Well, I met with Semi after reading the script. There was this period after I wrapped Downsizing, but before it had actually come out, where I was just looking for something interesting and having a really hard time. And the script for American Woman came along, and it was just so well written. And I knew that Semi was a writer, executive producer on Mad Men, which I really loved. So I was super excited to meet her. And I was also fascinated that the story was based on a real Japanese American woman who I never had ever heard about, even though, you know, most Americans know about the Patty Hearst kidnapping, or at least some sort of vague pop cultural knowledge of it. But this woman, no one had ever heard of her before.
When I read this script, and then afterwards when I read the book that the script is based on, I thought, oh wow, here's a story that everybody knows and that has been told over and over and over again from the same perspective, and here's a completely new perspective on it. And I loved that the film wasn't really about Patty Hearst at all.
Actually, I thought I was going to play Patty Hearst. It was going to be a colorblind
really
casting
on day one when we showed up. And I was like, I'm here to play Jenny. The reason why I love historical fiction is that it takes the perspectives that we've learned about and that we take for granted as the dominant way we see things, and it completely turns it on its head and provides space to finally see a story from someone else's perspective. And I think that was so great about the novel.
I ordered some books just about that time period to read more about the SLA, and then Semi said, well, I'm not making a biopic or anything like that. So I immediately just dropped all of those books and just went back to the novel and just read that over and over again. It was really nice because she's been working on so many series in the writer-producer capacity, she's sort of collected a lot of people along the way that really love working with her. And I've never been on a set where everybody was rooting for the director so much, because at some point there's always a little bit of mutiny from the crew and the cast, but everybody was so supportive and really wanted Semi to succeed, and that was a really nice atmosphere to be in.
Yeah, and she's really collaborative, and I think because of her writing background, she's used to the evolution of a script or the evolution of a story. So it felt totally comfortable to say to her, why does this happen, or does this happen instead, or ask her a question, and she would be completely receptive and really open to change, which was so jarring at first for me. I was like, really? You're okay with that? But I think that just speaks to how good she is at collaboration.